My juice cleanse coach tells me to never eat past 7 p.m., so I will never do that. Welcome, boys and girls, good day, and welcome to our first installment of FoodBusters, where it's our job to debunk, demyth, talk about urban legends when it comes to nutrition. And the big question we have today is, does eating late at night make me gain weight? Great question. A lot of people believe if I eat past, I can't eat past 7 p.m. No, I'm not allowed to eat past 8 p.m. because I'm going to gain weight. Not true. Do I want a snack now? It's 9 p.m. What the hell are you talking about? I'll gain like 20 pounds overnight. Get out of here. As far as nutrient timing goes, when we're talking about nutrition as a whole, there are many things that are going to come before that, before we even need to make some sort of progress gains in that department. So thinking, what am I eating? Am I actually eating some good whole foods? How am I eating? Am I eating mindfully? Things like that. There are many questions to ask yourself before we even ask the question of nutrient timing. So if we're talking about the general public, i.e. me and you, eating towards just a healthier lifestyle, maybe just to lose a little bit of weight, feel a little bit better, lean out, whatever it might be. Eating past a certain point of the night will not make any difference in your diet unless you might be an athlete working towards some sort of goal. So let's say you're training for a wrestling meet or a weightlifting meet or something, and it might require you to weigh less at a certain time, maybe in the morning, we'll say. So in that instance, maybe it won't be the best to pile on a whole bunch of food, eat a big meal right before we go to sleep, because you might wake up a pound or two heavier just because you have all that food still sitting in your stomach, okay? But does that actually overall equate to heavier weight as a baseline? So does it make you heavier on average? No. I mean, you're probably gonna go to the bathroom at some point during the day anyway, so we'll get rid of that right then and there. All in all, some great questions to ask yourself is, how do you feel? If you're eating late at night before you go to bed, again, there's no problem there, but is it, as a result, you staying awake? Are you feeling a little bit full and not being able to get to sleep? Is it disrupting your sleep patterns? Are you feeling maybe a little bit bloated in the morning? Just everyone's a little bit different. Everyone's going to react to different things differently. So as hard as it is to tell somebody that there is no hard and fast rule, you are your own experiment. See how you feel. If you don't like how you feel when you wake up in the morning after eating something late at night before you go to bed, then cool, don't do it. If you much prefer to eat a breakfast, a really, really big breakfast, and then you don't really eat too much later on in the day, that's fine. If you have 2,000 calories to eat in a day, it doesn't really matter when you eat those calories, except if you're looking at maybe planning them around your workout or around some sort of sports game or anything like that. But if we're just eating as a whole, the general public, just to feel a little bit better, if we have some nutrition goals, the actual spectrum of when we're going to be fueling ourselves isn't really that important when it comes to the big scale of things. And again, just asking some better questions like, are the foods that I'm actually eating, are they good? Are they nutritious? Are they whole foods? Am I eating enough? Am I eating too little? How am I eating? A bunch of these things are going to come way before we even mess around with this nutrient timing thing, but as a whole, eating late at night doesn't really matter, and you'll be good to go anyway.